Producer Azariah Milan Cartagena, El Barbero, Rich the Barber Presente. This is the biggest show in the land. This is the biggest show in the land. Nobody come close to this shit. And I ain't gonna lie to you guys, you've been spoiled for 8 months plus. You've been spoiled. You turn on your phone, you go on Instagram, you click Fat Joe, the biggest guys in the world is on here. And they talking shit you never would have caught in your life. You just a fly on the wall, enjoying heroes talk, having incredible conversations. Tonight, the Lord does not know who's coming. Tonight, it's one of them nights where I just felt like talking my shit. Ciroc, a much finer vodka. Shout out to P. Diddy. Lisa Brown, what's good? Woo! Damn. That motherfucker got a kick to it. Sheesh. God damn, boy. That one, that's like an extra. Like, what y'all trying to do to a real one? Fuck. New York State of Mind 2-3. Been with us a long time. Jesse Cagg. Been with us a long time. Brooklyn Bay. Been with us a long time. Tonight we gonna talk that shit. Legendary. We gonna talk some things. I wrote some notes down. And I just seen somebody say tonight you ain't got nobody. I got too many people. Don't play yourself. Don't play yourself. I'll get the biggest on here in 1 second. This week is gonna be incredible. But let me ask you something. What other show have you seen come with 8 months and a half of the biggest people in the world night after night after night after night after night? It's impossible. It's not even close. It's not even close. And so I wrote some notes down, and by the end of this shit, you'll be saying, man, this was one of the best ones, Joe. This is one of the best ones. Pretty Lou was good. And so, we want to shout out to Jeremiah. We're praying for him. I've been praying for him. I hope all of you are praying for him. You know, music is a very universal thing. And music touches the soul in a different way. In fact, the other night I was listening to 2 Chainz album. He has a great album, guys. And this record came on. It was E-Flip Hall & Oates like, you had a touch, you had a time. So I forget what the hook is, but I was listening in the studio. I heard the first verse. I love the sample flip. I heard the second verse. And by the third verse, I heard the way they put them, and it was like, and I was like, oh, I got it. Like, and so music is so impactful. You know, when I had beef with 50 Cent, and he came out with I Get Money, I was like, woo, I had to hear the shit several of times. And that other joint he had, use a window shopper. And to me, I think, I think I use my window shopper. I love that song. And so music is something impactful. So anybody who ever loved Jeremiah's music or ever partied to his music, please pray for him. Please. You know, to me, this COVID thing is really, really real. I took a test again today. I'm not addicted to taking tests, but you know, we going on a vacation soon, so God's willing, inshallah. You know what I'm saying? We took the test so we could get into an exotic country. We're very blessed. Thank God we've been very, very blessed. Yeah. He even dissed me and said, Joe, use a window shopper. And I was like, oh my God, this shit fire. Hey, music's universal. And Jeremiah has gave us so many hit records. You know, he gave us so many hit records that, yeah, I don't know if you don't watch this. I think I can't look at the comments today because we got a lot of fuck dudes on here today or something. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to get caught in the crossfire with a couple of bums that want to talk slick tonight. You know what I'm saying? So I'll leave it to that. But Jeremiah, get well. My brother, God bless him. I wish him a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful recovery. Please, God. He's such a great guy. He got the COVID. And they said it's like, intensive care. And, you know what I'm saying? So, God bless. And, I try to stay positive. I try to walk towards the light. I try to be all this about celebrating. But every other day, they'll pull me back in on some ignorance, the bums. And, who knows, man? There be people that know you that be under, Trigger 202 or Juanchito 101. And be dudes that know you, too. They're jealous of you. Armando, what's good? Corona, real or fake? Now, Corona, as far as I know, has killed over 240,000 Americans. I've seen a lot of my friends' families go. Now, some people say, shout out to Portugal, some people say, it ain't really Corona. Mama Silvers, it ain't really Corona. It's underlying conditions. So somebody was going to die of cancer. And they went to the hospital, but being that they got cancer and Corona, the hospital says they died of Corona. And not necessarily the cancer. And so, and you got some people, we got a tale of two, just like this is split, just like this country is split in half. Democrats, Republicans. There's some people out there that actually love Donald Trump. Over 70 million of them, to be honest with you. And then there's some people who can't stand him. Right? So we also running like that in America as far as people who believe in Corona and stay home and stay quarantined and just with the family. And we have people who just don't believe in Corona. And so the other night I went out to go get me a little salad for dinner. And I passed a couple of restaurants that are now acting as clubs. Because if the nightclubs ain't open and the restaurants got liquor and God forbid it's popping, there's lines outside like it's a club. They running it like 2+1, And so when you looking, you realize some people don't believe in Corona. Or there's people that either had it already. There's people who had it already who they feel like they can't get it again, so they just out. And there's some people, believe it or not, who feel like, let me hurry up and catch this shit, because if it's light, the president had it for 2 days and kept it moving. So there's people who's like, if I can get this shit over with, and I ain't got to wear this mask, or I ain't got to be stuck in this crib, fuck that. And so that's what we dealing with. And you can, this is according to what they saying on the news and all that, is you can stay home, take care of yourself, everything, and then you let somebody in that you truly trust. And when they talk to you, we don't know where they've been, they could give you the Corona. And so that's how dangerous this thing can be. Thank God we've been tap dancing around it. You know, but so the question is it real? Is it fake? Now, me personally, I had an argument with my doctor today. Now, I'm telling y'all too much real shit. I had an argument with my doctor today because I told my doctor, yo, it's only 2 months for the vaccine. And he said, you ain't taking that shit, Joe. I'm like, I've been praying for the vaccine. Like, yo, doc, I've been praying for the vaccine. He's like, nah, man, you're not taking that shit. So I'm like, this is crazy. Because y'all already know I don't lie to y'all. I'm pre-diabetic. You know, I stay on my health shit. You know what I'm saying? I stay working out, eating right. But still in all, it is what it is. Nothing I can do. That's what God made me. But, so I had an argument with my doctor who's telling me, don't take the vaccine. We don't know what's in there. It's crazy. I'm tired of the mask. If you tired of the mask, and I'm not promoting for you not to have the mask. If you tired of the mask and sitting home, let me see some fire signs to see if that's how you feel. Because that's how I feel. No, AIDS is real. Very real. And Corona is very real. But, you know, hey, you know, we could all get, what they say, fatigue. You know what I'm saying? We COVID fatigue. Well, we tired of this shit. But we got to do it to protect our life. You know what I'm saying? But we tired of the mask. I'm tired. You know, mental illness is real right now. Like, you know, I look out my car and I look at niggas with masks all over and everybody with masks. And every now and then I can't let myself drift towards the darkness. You got to look towards the light. And if you look at all the masks and you start bugging out, don't look at the mask. Keep it pushing. You know, I told you I went out. I was in the house for 6 months. Then I went out to dinner. And nobody had masks on or nothing. And so I was dying. I was like, shout out my brother Jeff. Happy birthday, Jeff Aronson. But he told me he felt like Eve, like Adam and Eve or something. Like we've been locked in the crib and then we go to a restaurant and nobody got masks on. They trying to hug me. Yo, Joe, let's take pictures. Man, I went 3 days in a row to get a corona test after that. Not even the server got the mask on. I wanted to die, but at least that, I kept it towards the light. I knew the whole time, like I'm bugging, but smile, get through it, and then go get the test. And, but that shit crazy, right? So it's okay. I mean, we gotta, you know, get used to it. I'm trying to tell my doctor, like, if I don't take the vaccine, then what am I going to do? Wear a mask for the rest of my life? Like, what is people going to do? So right now, if we don't like the way we living, and we got to wear a mask, and we get no Thanksgiving, so, no, you know, people are like, yo, no Thanksgiving. Like, what are we supposed to do? So now they come out with a vaccine. Am I not supposed to take it? There's a real problem with me and my doc, and I love my doc. I'm healthy because of the doc. I'm probably alive because of the doc. Doc helped me lose all this weight and understand myself. So, you know, yeah, Yeah, we build an immune system. We talking about other shit, man. We build the immune system. We work out every day. We eat the right shit. We do this. So what? Jeremiah is skinny, healthy, everything. He's on a ventilator, bro. So, this shit crazy. You know what I'm saying? And Thanksgiving, some people are saying they don't want to get around their family. They don't want to get around, I'll tell you what's crazy about Thanksgiving is just everywhere. In general, I'm finding that men are cooking more these days than women. And so when we empower the women and we say women empowerment and be the new CEOs and CFOs, they almost look down at cooking. They're like, I'm not cooking. Fuck that. My mom used to cook. My grandmother used to cook. I'm not cooking. And so now it's have forced the new revolution of men to learn how to cook. And the shit is crazy because my father's always talking shit. And the other day I spent the night over my mother and father's house and I just stood quiet. Because, I rarely agree with him. Right? But man, the man made breakfast. He cooked the plates. He cooked the dishes. He's old too. Boom. Lunch. He cooked the lunch. He this, that. My mom's just sitting there. And he's feeding her and shit. And then by the night, I was like, damn, man, they do be abusing my father up in this motherfucker. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, they really got him working in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And so, I believe both. I believe if men cook, thank God. If women cook, there's no form of less empowerment or, there's no form of like, if you know how to cook and your wife cooks great, thank Jesus. And she wants to cook for us, great. I don't look at her less as a CEO or president or whatever the case may be. Yeah, my mom definitely cooked for decades. There is no bullshit in that. Good too. Yeah, you're right, Lisa. Oh, no, she cooked for decades. You ain't bullshit. Me, I can't cook a fucking thing. Not a toast. And so my thing is, are you going to connect with family for Thanksgiving? Are you going to listen to the people saying don't get together like that with the family? The COVID, you remember when COVID first started and we were terrified and we spraying everything, every bag with Lysol, scared to come out the house, wouldn't even breathe the outside air. You do realize that COVID is 100 times worse than that time. You realize that today, 180,000 new cases of COVID. At that time when we was terrified, it was 10,000 cases. It's 180,000 cases in America alone every day. So you realize when we were terrified, it's 18 times worse now. And so, it's real out there. The Big Show. If you love the Big Show, let's see some fire signs. You love the Big Show, let's see some fire signs. This Wednesday. I don't see no fire signs, so I can't really, I can't. Who we had last week, mama? We had Salon Remy, we had Envy, we had a bunch of people the week before. Like, Craig G was good. This Wednesday, day before the Versus battle was Thursday. This Wednesday, Young Jeezy. Kenny Sway, you come on later and you close it out. This Wednesday, Young Jeezy. Throwback Thursday, Roxanne Shante. Wednesday, Young Jeezy. Thursday, Throwback Thursday, Roxanne Shante. Friday. I need more fire signs because, yo, let me tell you something. This is a mom and pop's business. Nobody pays the bills. Nobody books the show. When you see these other guys, they're always down with something. You see Ebro interviewing somebody, it's iTunes, Apple Music, somebody's putting out an album. They got to talk to these people. See somebody on a radio show, they got to talk to them to get their rate. This is straight off the fucking arm. Respect and love. And I'm not calling out Ebro and everybody out. I'm just saying. We be killing this shit more than anybody else. With no incentives other than they know Joe Crack is going to be authentic. He going to preserve hip-hop culture. He not trying to jam nobody up. There's no political agenda to be in there. So Wednesday night, Young Jeezy. Thursday night, Throwback Thursday, Roxanne Shante. Friday night, Ludacris. For your asses. That's for your asses, though. And so we don't stop. It's by far the biggest show in the game. Chris Brown, they can't interview him even if you paid him $1 million. It just don't stop. And it's me, you know, yo, come see my people. Yo, talk to my people. We really need you. We love you. You know, the best bullshit Fat Joe could throw at him. For y'all. When I coached at the Rucker, every game I had NBA players. Because I would gas them and say, listen, these kids emulate you. They worship you. And they never get to see you. Because if you go in the stadium, it costs $1,000 to go see an NBA team. And so they would show love. They would show up. And come out to Harlem and play for free for the kids. Same shit. Different hustle. Same shit. Different hustle. The big show. Tretch was here last week too. Naughty by Nature's Tretch. And that's what we do. And I ain't even gonna lie. I crept in the studio a little. Because I'm thinking the big show should have a soundtrack to it. Listen. The big show should have a soundtrack to it. And we get them mad, man. You heard that last album with Drake, Family Ties? We get them mad because you're going to say to yourself, you say to yourself, damn, man, ain't this dude old already? He been around since FloJo. How the hell he's so wavy? How he know what it is? Yeah, everybody come in here and talk that real shit. It ain't, you know, I'm speaking to a female artist about coming on the show. And she says, Joe, can you call me? So I call her and I say, yo, what's up? She's like, hey, Joe, what are we going to... I was like, success, celebration, great times, your accomplishments. We don't jam people up here. Tone Sunshine, we don't jam people up here. So what's been happening in urban hip-hop culture specifically is when an artist got a new record out or something, they got to go to the radio station. They want them to play it. Now they sit down with these so-called journalists or whoever these guys are, and they sit down there, and then these guys, the journalists, the whole time is trying to figure out how they're going to jam the artist up. They call him legend, icon, thanks for coming by. Oh, yeah, did you really fuck that chick such and such? Did you this and this? They jamming them up. So all that shit about you're my brother and I love you and you're an icon. Meanwhile, the whole time, they trying to jam you up. So then when we go on Twitter, there's clickbait. Shout out my brother Pat Pooch. And so, that's the way it works. And so when you see my man from the Outlaws coming here, we talk about Tupac for real. Diddy come on here, he talk about the night Biggie died for real. Yeah, you know, y'all mentioning people and all that, but it's true. I mean, you know, these guys, I don't know who authorized them. Who authorized these guys to judge your albums, to rate them, to who are these guys? And I got a thing about, now I'm telling you the truth. So every time you're sitting there, you know where I learned that? And they got me forever. Forever they was sleepwalking. Joe, you the man. Yo, but what do you really think about Jay-Z? Yo, Joe. And then when I say something and all the Twitters is fat, Joe did such and such. One day I think I did something, they made it look funny like I talked about Nas. He actually called me. I said, brother, I would never disrespect you in my life. Like, oh, word? They clickbait me like that? Can you please wait for the studio? Wait for the episode to come out so you can see that I simply bigged you up. And so that's what they do. They clickbait you. But the thing is, you got people with integrity, authenticity, who've been putting it down for the culture for so long, and you're trying to jam them up so you can get a bigger look or something. Here, we show people love. And by showing people love and celebrating their wins, they turn around and they say, you know what? I got one for Joe I never told nobody. Bobby Brown comes up on here and says he taught Michael Jackson how to moonwalk. Hello? If that ain't blow your mind, then what the fuck you think? Okay, well. Holidays. I've been like this on holidays. Not controversy doesn't always sell. And that's the shit the devil been lying to you about. Controversy doesn't always sell. If you look at, I've been studying hip hop so much. If you look at East Coast and West Coast battle, I was thinking about it ever since I interviewed Tretch. Biggie died, Tupac died. All that shit was created by Vibe magazine. And the magazines was trying to sell magazines. Who's the king? The West, the East. Wasn't no West and no East. They created this whole shit. And motherfuckers died behind that. And so controversy don't sell, it kills. And so I was watching this young boy, I'll never forget his name. And I remember one day he went up there and he started doing an interview somewhere, and they asked him a question about another young boy that something happened to him. He's like, yo, man, I'm here to talk about my music. And they were like, yeah, but I mean, your music, but what about rapper such and such? He was like, nah, brother, I'm here to talk about myself. I don't even know that guy. And guess what? If nobody else figured it out, I figured out that all you do is bring rappers up here and get them to talk bad about other rappers so you can get hype and get views, and then they wind up having beef with each other. And so, when the young boy said that I didn't even know what his name was, I was just like, damn, they've been doing this shit to me forever. Kenny Burns, what's up, my brother? We got breaking news. Kenny Burns, me and you, I'm going to head out to the ATL. We're going to talk. So let's get off that, because executive producer Azariah is not really liking where we're going with that. Right? So, shout out to Get Benny. Benny the Butcher got shot. According to the tabloids, Little Boosie, the kid King Von, M.O.T. Like this shit. Like, I don't know what's going on. And I saw an interview somewhere, with Elliot and B-Dot, where Jim Jones was saying being a rapper is the most dangerous job in the world. I'm sure there's more dangerous jobs in the world, but it is becoming quite apparent that being an artist, a rapper, a celebrity is becoming, always has been, but it's really becoming dangerous. Let me ask, play him a little tune while I use the restroom for 1 second. I have to. I've been drinking all that water, riding the bike. I'm coming right back. Oh yeah, Trump lost. Playing the same shit that we was playing. Oh, you a DJ now, Az? Yo, let me tell you something. Yo, Camilo said nice. Yo, Camilo. Yo, damn, she a DJ. She gets all the money. Anyway, she's the winner. E. Philly was good. And so let me tell you something. All right, holidays. I've been fortunate enough, and I thank God, and the most thing I'm most grateful for in life is for my mother and father, and that they still with us and they still here. And so I go to sleep at night and I make the biggest prayer in the world for my mother and father. When I wake up, the first thing I think about is my mother and father, and I pray for them. Thank you, God. Thank you, Lord Jesus. Thank you for everything you do, my mother, my father. Right? If my phone rings at night, I get scared because I think about my mother or father. But I've been blessed. But I have a problem with holidays. Other than your birthday when you're born, I've been had a problem with holidays. And the problem is the same thing that can make you smile be the same thing that make you cry. Now, God bless. Now, once your parents or your family pass, it's hard to enjoy a holiday. All my friends I've seen that have problems with their parents died or whatever can't really enjoy holidays. So now, am I crazy because anticipatory, I don't really want to like the holidays? And it's nothing wrong. And thank God my family's healthy, everybody's happy, everybody's this. But I'm just thinking for the future. One day, everybody's going to die. But am I do I want to do that to myself? It's like you setting yourself up for the future. No, they saying I'm crazy. Some people say I'm crazy, and some people say true. Pretty Lou says it's true. I'm just saying. It's true but sad. It's true. You know, even me, you know, there were better times where my sister was here and my brothers was healthy and we had a lot of fun and then when I hear one of them songs we used to dance to, I get emotional and choked up because for some reason those was the fun years. And so, that's what I'm talking about. And what I'm saying to you is, we doing just fine. Okay, so don't, you know, we doing just fine. Who said that? Was that E. Philly? He said nobody wants to see the day, but it's coming. It's coming for everybody. That's one thing that's guaranteed. And so I said the same things that make you smile be the same things that'll make you cry. You were smiling when you had that sex, that unprotected, that Rizzy. You was going in, you loved it, your smile, it was the best time of your life. And when she got pregnant, if you wasn't ready, or that pleasure she got for that moment, now she got to deliver that baby and that pain. Same thing make you smile, same thing that make you cry. And so, fire signs, if I'm talking real shit. If not, I can click off if you want. It's up to you. Do you appreciate the real talk? You appreciate the real talk, fire signs. Zen the fuck out. Zen the fuck out. See the fire signs. Don't be gassing me if you think it's real talk. God bless. You know what I'm saying? There's a series I've been watching. And since Game of Thrones, this is a totally different series. But since Game of Thrones, I've never been running home 9 o'clock on a Sunday for any other reason. It's a different one. This is slower. But it's called The Undoing. If you tell Uncle Rich the barber to shut up. We are on live. There's people in different parts of the world listening. There's a series called Undoing. And the first episode might be a little slow, but by the time the third one come up, holy Christ. The writing on this show is something else. And now, I'm a big movie head, big series head, big Netflix head. I think we can learn a lot from movies, right? So, they said the husband did it. Nah, I don't know. I don't know if the husband did it. I'm more towards the wife did it, maybe even her father. And so, now it's on HBO. It's called Undoing. This shit is fire. And we don't know who did what. But yo, tell him to go outside. Get up and tell him to go outside. Go outside and talk his shit wherever. Get him outside. Because he's disturbing the groove. And this is all about groove. It's all about passion. They said, I think the wife too. But it's amazing. But the thing is, lately, everything I've been hearing, everything I've been watching, everything has been based on like divorce. Everything. In a super weird way. This don't, huh? No, I'm talking the truth. The undoing is about a divorce. And everywhere I've been going, it's all about divorce. And let me tell you, this has nothing to do with my family. I am a talk show host, a journalist, and I'm talking shit. Because my daughter be like, yo, why you talk like that, Dad? Don't be talking about... Like, she think like, this don't have nothing to do with my family. We good. Thank the Lord. But... everywhere you look, like I got guys like, yo, broke up with my wife. There was nothing worse than waking up in a house, a big house. There's no more voices. There's no more kids. It's tough. It's really, really tough. And people try their best to make it the new norm. It's the new norm. Yo, hey, what happened to that? Oh, they got divorced. Don't worry, they're having a great situation. I don't believe that doesn't affect the kids. I don't. I don't think everybody should be together. They hate each other. But you know, there's nothing like when you tell another person, I love you. We're going to be together forever. You wake up one morning and just say, yo, you know what? I don't want to be with you no more. And this COVID shit, I see my girl Erica, what she said earlier, you have to be real present. And even like this COVID shit, like, you know, people are used to working. You working before you out of town, you this. So that little absence made you see each other and feel like, wow. You know, and now when you stuck with each other, that's when the domestic violence, the arguing, you can't, you know. And so we seeing a lot of people, even though it's been going on. I remember, I don't want to say it like that, but I remember going to school, to a certain privileged school with my daughter, and certain families was in there. And of course, me and my wife, we look hip hop. Everybody else is rich, suits, this, that. Oh, he's the rapper. They used to look at us like I was crazy or whatever. You know, they street, they hood. Whatever. And it's so sad that over the years, all these beautiful so-called poster childs, husband and wives are all getting divorced. They all got divorced. And here come the hip-hop guys just walking up in there, the pieces of shits. And we here. And so divorce is crazy, but it's at an all-time high. And you got to try as much as you can to work through it. Stay together as much as you can for the family. And so, all these shows I see on TV now is about divorce. All these movies is about divorce. Everything's about people breaking up. Everything. That shit crazy. It's big right now. You know what I'm saying? But you got to get strong because it's not easy. Vice versa. And you know, I've said it before, I say it now. It always hurts more the person who loves more. Always been my excuse that the person who gives up the fastest has the edge. The person who says, hey, you know what? I think we shouldn't be together. They always got the upper hand. Even if that other person wanted to leave them too, now it's psychologically like, oh, you gonna leave me? And yes, I agree. If you're gonna stay with a person and y'all miserable and y'all can't stand each other, that's not healthy either. That is not healthy. So I told you I was gonna talk about some shit, right? Fire signs if you think it's interesting. Otherwise, peace to the gods. One. Some lady told me, I'll say, she said women, but I'll say, shout out my girl Allison. She said women, but I'll say men and women. Cheating women, the way she told me, she said, cheating women are agents of the enemy. And I'll say the same thing. Cheating women and men are agents of the enemy. And so, speaking of movies, this reminds me of this movie Tyler Perry did called Temptation. I don't know if y'all saw it, but this woman was happy. She had a pharmacist husband or whatever. And she was beautiful, and then she went to work and she had the handsome dude on her ass, telling her whatever she wanted to hear, taking her to dinner. She was violating there. She was giving him too much time. Because men and women could be the greatest liars you've ever seen in your life. They'll lie to you to get what they want no matter what. Men and women. So in this movie Temptation, the man kept going, at her. Sooner or later, he threw in the private plane business. Next thing you know, it is what it is. He's banging her out. And what happens is, she later finds out she cheated on a man, broke up their relationship, and this guy gave her AIDS in the movie Temptation. And so, cheaters are agents of the enemy. Who's the enemy? The devil. The devil. Women, the eyes is in the window of the soul. The eyes is the window of the soul. Meaning, it's all in the eyes, people. It's all in the eyes. You want me to break that down, executive producer? Cause we talk about COVID, we talk about this. My daughter does not like when I talk about divorce, breakups, whatever. Don't have shit to do with me. She just don't like it. So I'm gonna get off that. Because she is the executive producer of the show. Let me give you one. Fellas, are you like me that you look in your wife's closet and you find brand new clothes? And when you look at it, you be like, I don't remember this one. You be like, nah, I bought it months ago. Months ago. Really? Is that new? Is that new? No. Remember last time? And so, ladies, if that's going to be the play, take the tag off the new shit. And fellas, if you like me and you pay attention to detail, you know they lying, right? Stay out of her closet. Look at this. Stay out of her closet. See, and that's one thing about women. Boy, they know how to stick together when it comes to some shit like this. Man, they know how to stick together for this one. Sheesh. Lisa Brown says she hides her packages. Yeah, because you know you get up the other night, I'm going out. She got the new shit to, and I'm like just trying to wonder, when did I cop that? That been happening to me for years. Mind my business, huh? Stay out. I tell you, these women are terrible. And there's a women alliance. It's a women fucking alliance. How many sneakers you got, Joe? Yeah, you right. I don't care. You know, I'll give it up. I don't care. I ain't gonna front. Guys can call me suckers, whatever you want. I don't care. I take care of my family. I do not care. Shine, Erica Ford. Shine wins big. Never in the history of mankind, for what I know, could you go to jail for 10 years, real jail, for a shooting, and now you get elected to the House of Representatives. Shine with a big win. I have never seen nobody turn some shit around like that. Not me. I've heard some incredible, compelling stories. I've never heard of no shit like that. Congrats to Shine and the people of Belize looking past all the nonsense to say we believe in this guy. Hip hop wins again. That will go down in the history books. That is fucking crazy. Even my girl Erica Ford, she made a lifetime of preaching positivity and women empowerment and Black Lives Matter and come together. That, yo, Erica, you ain't seen no shit like that before though, right? Yo, Erica, and you out there with that. Hard. You ain't never seen nothing like that. She said, that's why that's what we have to do everywhere. You ain't lying. And sometimes, let me tell you this. You look back at the old school movies. You look back at the Roman movies and all these movies. The Joker. Not the movie The Joker, the Joker. The jester. The guy runs around, tells jokes, drinks with you, laughs, this, that. Usually, they're the smartest guys in the room. And so the Joker runs around and gets drunk with you and you laugh, you hit him, he keeps running. But at the end of the day, you trust him and you laugh with him. And you saying so much shit around the Joker. But the whole time, the Joker's job is to collect information for the king. Or for the boss. So if you work and you got a Joker in the job, or somebody tells the jokes and you think they stupid, 9 times out of 10, they getting the dirt on you, baby. Watch the Joker. Sheesh, you guys ain't ready for this shit, man. I'll give you one more. And it's sad, right? Because everybody, we don't stop nobody from religion. So you could be Jewish, you could be Jehovah's Witness, you could be Christian, you could be Catholic, you could be Muslim, you could be Hindu, you could be whatever you want, right? As long as you righteous, you believe in God. What's up, DJ Juanito? UFO. But sometimes, and this ain't new. Yeah, UFO, I gotta stop. Sometimes watch the Joker. You gotta watch the Joker. master of all tricks of the trade. And so sometimes, and this ain't new, sometimes I found that people worship money more than God. And this is a crazy fact. There's people, voting for Donald Trump, no matter, they don't care if he's racist, he's this, they don't care, bro. He's saving me taxes. And especially American culture, but not America. It started in America, but it went all over the world, right? And it's like people are so intrigued, oh, I love the Kardashians. I love the Kardashians, but I love the Kardashians. They're so beautiful and rich. These girls get whatever they want. And so people get infatuated with materialism and money more than anything else. And once again, I'm telling you, I love the Kardashians, but I'm telling you the truth. People start to worship money more than anything else. If they can get it, they don't care. In the street game, I watch guys tell on their mother. The woman who brought them into this life. And so, it's a thing. We all want money. We all want riches. But at what point will you take it to? You know what I mean? Like, what point would you go there? And so you look at this, there was this thing of, this guy came over here, and I don't want to tell you that's too real. Like, yeah, at one point it's got to be something way too real. And this ain't new. And some people who come over here from countries where they really take the time out and believe in God and prayer is their first priority, then everything else comes. They come over here and they say, damn, these people love money and materialism more than anything else. I like that. Make the money, don't let the money make you. That is a fact. Yeah, I'm at both, right? So, to give you for instance, the other night, I went to a restaurant. There was a family of maybe, and if I'm talking about you guys, if y'all follow me, I mean no disrespect, right? But I'm sitting there, it's my man's birthday, so we eat. And there's a family there, maybe 15. And they don't look rich. I don't know if they are or not. They look like a hard-working, you had the restaurant costs money. So somebody had money, the family chipped in, people got jobs, whatever. The case is, they're joking, they're happy, they're family, they love each other, they're having a great time, whether they're rich or not. I don't think they're rich. But they have family, and they have happiness. You can tell it. And happiness is the true wealth. To be happy. There's people so rich that are miserable and don't enjoy. And I'm not just saying it because I'm telling you the truth. There's some people that are filthy rich but miserable. So as long as you got family and happiness and everything, the financial, yeah, we all want money. But first is happiness and health. All right, guys, I'm going to go. I'll see you tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern. This was brought to you by Ciroc, Much Finer Vodka. Tomorrow night on Revolt TV, 10 p.m. Eastern. I talked about that before. I won't say it like that, but I'm a little weirded out, and I believe in God. I don't believe in God. I over-believe in God. I know God. I know God. And I won't turn my back on God for nobody, so I'm telling you real shit. But now, I feel a little way when I gotta go to somewhere to worship and they got cash machines in the aisle. I feel a little weird when I go to a place and whoever's giving the sermon or whatever the message is, they're like, yo, we need this bread. We need this money. We need this. I feel a little way about that. Just me. And that's just how I feel. It's on you. I don't have a problem. Some people say I love that my pastor is rich. I love it. Congratulations. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, I just don't like to go somewhere to worship and feel jammed up. Like jammed up. Like, you know, yo, if you heard all this good stuff, if you don't pay that fee, I don't even know how you're getting out of here. That's just what I'm saying. Right? And I'm not pointing fingers at nobody, guys. You Pentecostal, that's great. Whatever you want, man. Whatever you want to be, that's on you as long as you righteous, as long as you giving back to the people, as long as you being good to your family, as long as you this. That's what I believe in. Put God first. Believe. And anybody who knows that my biggest fear is flying, anybody who knows that. I've been on planes where the turbulence is over Africa and the wings is damn near slapping like doing jumping jacks. And for sure, this plane is going down. And I'm going to be eaten up by some tigers and bears and fucking the forests of Africa. I never blame God. I never question him. I say, God, please let me get out of here safe. But God has been good to me. Amazingly good to me. So, I hope you find God and you find a relationship with him like I got. You know what I'm saying? And because, boy, he's been fantastic to me. All right, guys, see you tomorrow, 8 p.m. The big show tomorrow. Y'all already know what this is. Peace.